Hello guys and welcome to Clasihandmade. My name is Shaundell and this is my podcast where I talk to you about my makes, my work in progress and what I'm up to. And some occasionally some tutorials on Stitch and Pattern Tuesday. So check out my playlist on Stitch and Pattern Tuesday. So welcome to all my new subscribers, welcome to all my returning viewers, and I hope you're all doing well. So today I'm here to show you some of the things that I'm working on and some acquisition and what else? Finish items. So let's get into what should we start with, guys? Let's start with the finished items. My whips. I will start with my finished item. So I was scrolling through on Pinterest like I usually do to get inspiration. Or sometimes there are also free patterns on Instagram and on Pinterest. So I found this little bunny. And this pattern is by Amigurumi Today. I made two. So this is work from the top to the legs. So no sewing the legs, you just sew on the arms, two arms, and the ears you put on the eye patch and you do a little bit of embroidery. Guys, look, you also have a little tail. Very cute. The yarn that I use for this project is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby and is Pinky Toes. So if you notice, it's have a little sparkle in it. So those are, and I made two out of it. And I still got a little bit of the yarn leave back. So I probably will be able to get something else out of it. Probably could able to get another one. So this is what leave back. But I don't want to play yarn chicken, so I'm going to just make something else, maybe a little octo or something. I also made some, I made this. And this is the rabbit from the book, The Cutest. Let me see, I have the book somewhere here. So this is the book. Cutest Crochet Creation, 16 Cute Amigurumi Toys to Crochet by Alison North. And you probably saw this book all over YouTube already because we did a crochet along on this book and I made quite a few animals out of this book. In this book I made the fox, the alligator, and I just made the sheep. What else? I made Boris the bear quite a few times. So I just finished this week. I made the donkey, Otis the donkey too. I made Otis the donkey, but his head is a little wobbly. So while I was making this doll here, I cater for the wobbliness of the head, so the head is not wobbling. So if I was to make Otis the donkey again, I will cater for that. The yarn I used for this is just yarn from the Dollar Tree, and it is like this cakey color, like a clay color. And I had some yarn that I had made a scarf, and I didn't like the scarf, so I loosed it out and I use it for the dress. I changed the ruffle around the neck, make it a little more ruffly, and the ruffle around the skirt. So this the pattern come with embroidered eyes. I put safety eyes. So this is my little rabbit. So then I make bees because I normally make a lot of bees for my craft market. So I make bees for keychains and so on. So I made 5 little bees. While I was making these bees, I told my daughter, I said, you know what? Bees don't have yellow faces. Bees have black faces. The faces are black. So, so these are my bees. And here is the little black bee. So I think I'm going to make this my thumbprint. So sit up bees. Sorry guys. So this is my bees. All I have to add to them is some keychain onto it. So, and let's get to work in progress right away. So I made this. I am working on, this is my whip section, and I'm working on this little, what is this, a robot or a monster? A robot. I think it's a robot. I'll show you the book it came out from. So far I'm here and I'm using Hobby Lobby I Love This yarn in the colorway soft blue. I love this blue. So I'm making it with this, and I'm using some gray yarn that I have to make. And this little yellow part at the top is just yarn in like a mustardy color. So this is the yarn I'm using. So that's my work in progress. And I'm also working on a C2C blanket because I have lots of this yarn, and this yarn is Woolly Stick and Quick, and I have it in blue and this cream color. So I am using the cream color to make this blanket, and it's a chunky yarn. Yeah, I have the ball band right here. It is 80% acrylic and 20% wool. 108 yards. I call for a 9mm hook. I'm using a 10mm hook, and it's okay. It's a chunky yarn. I know it's a chunky yarn. It's Fisherman, and it's a thick and, well, it's thick and quick blend, and it's a super bulky weight yarn. So that's what I'm making. Using to make this C2C blanket, and it's another nice neutral color for my craft room. That I have a bed in here, and I'm just gonna put it over the chair or whatever I'm going to do with it. So that's what I'm working on, and I'm working on my sock. I went to the craft market on Saturday, and it was a very nice craft market, but the day was very cold. The morning I got there around maybe 6:15, 6:20, because the market start at 8. I'm really thinking that they should put the market a little later, because for me, I think that Saturdays people wants to sleep in late. And then you get there and it's so cold, and it's still dark and so on. It's in an open area opposite a restaurant, so it's opposite the Campbell restaurant on Pinnacle Peak and 91st. So that's where we go. So I'm working also on my socks. So at the craft market, I take my socks with me, and well, you know, when I get time, I crochet on it. I knit on it. I don't want to take crochet to the craft market. Most things I'm crocheting. I don't want to take blanket, and I don't want to take amigurumi. So far, this is how far I'm at. I'm on my sock. And this yarn was given to me by DOY Creation. So I got it on a perks for being a member. And when I was a member on DOY Creation, I got this. She sent this to me. So I finished one sock, and I have to make the other one. I was watching Kim Crafty Nomad, and she was talking about her sock that she's making. I think it's called a magic sock or something. And I like that idea because sometimes I don't want to do the eel flap and gusset, which I can do it, but I like the method that she have. So I was thinking about buying that sock pattern. So I don't know. I have quite a few. I have some old sock book, and I have some new ones. So I don't know yet. I have to loose out the top because if you notice, it's not stretching to put. I can't get my feet into it because the top of it is not stretching enough. So I have to loose that out so my foot could stretch to get over it. So when I finish this, the other side, I'm going to, and I have quite a few pairs of knitted sock. I do some vanilla and I do some a little bit of design on some of them from my book. So it's in one of my bag that I made. I make my own project bags. So this is in one of my little project bag. And these are just some fat quarters I got from when Tuesday morning used to have all those craft section, and I made this. So this is my sock bag. And what else I'm working on next? I'm working on, wait a minute. I'm also working on some dishcloth. I got some order for a dishcloth. I went to Hobby Lobby. There this week is their 30% off. And I bought some Crafter's Secret cotton, 100% cotton. And I also bought, I love this cotton. Sorry. I think that's what it's called. I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to try and see which one I like best. So right now I'm using this to make my dishcloth. I don't know if it's big enough yet, so I'm making a dishcloth, and this is what I have left from that one ball of yarn, and it have 120 yards of cotton yarn. It's not that, it's not soft, but it's great for dishcloth, I would say. So the person requested that they would like grays and stuff like that. So I bought two different colors of gray. I bought this one, which is slate, and I bought another one that is over there. So these are the three colors that I bought. So this color here is, this yarn is the same as the one that I showed you just now, this Crafter's Secret. And this color way is gray, just simple gray. It looked like a light blue, but it's gray. And this one, I love this cotton in this color. And this one I have 180 yards. And the color is pewter. And this one here is, I love this yarn also, and the color is Dove. So I am going to work up these and see which one she likes best. So for this one is only giving me one dishcloth. I think knitting dishcloth, the yarn go a little bit further than crocheting. Crocheting always take up more yarn to me. Anyway, so that's my cotton that I bought from Hobby Lobby, and these were all, oh, let me tell you how much these were already. $3.99, and I got 30%, excuse me, 30% off on the yarn. So that's my yarn that I got from Hobby Lobby. Oh, my eye, my little monster eye is coming out. He's all hooked. So which is the best cotton that you like using for dishcloth, and you find that it's good? And if there is a specific dishcloth pattern that you like that holds up well, sometimes you make dishcloth and you can, by the time you wash it, you see all the holes and you know. I find the ones that I knitted, because I was visiting my friend over the couple of days ago, and she showed me one of the dishcloth that I made for her that she still have, and it was knitted and it didn't have a hole, you know, like all spread out and spacey. It was good. So I'm trying this crocheted one, and I hope the pattern that I'm using for it, because this is my first time using this pattern, so I don't know, you know, how it will hold up, but hopefully it hold up well. So that's my dishcloth. So with all the book tags that is going around, I went down the rabbit hole and I bought 2 books. I think I'm going to ease up buying books for now, unless there's something that I need and don't, oh, not need, we want. Anyhow, so the monster that I'm making, so these are the books that I went down the rabbit hole and bought, and is Lovable Amagurumi Toys. And it's by Mariah Lewis. Anyhow, I don't want to butcher the name. I'll put it here so you can see. And it's 12 crochet project. So I have all 3 of her books now, and I use my books a lot. I love this author. So here you can see some of the dolls. So right now I am making this little mighty robot doll, and this is it right here. I'm working on that. I bought that on, and then I bought this Zumagurumi 10 book, and I love this koala. Is it koala? Let me make sure it's a koala. I'm telling you it's a koala. Yeah, it's a koala. I love that. I want to make that. That's why I buy this book. And I also like the ant that is right here. So those are my 2 books after watching the Zumagurumi book tag. So today I have some yarn that I would like to show you, and to show you that you can find some great bargains sometimes. And these yarn, some of them, you know that there are, if you have to buy it, you will be paying hundreds of dollars. But today I stopped at my local thrift store and I bought some of this yarn. So I got 7 balls, 7 skein of this yarn, and it's a number 3 weight yarn, and it's fiber nurture, and it is Kingston tweed, and the colorway is amethyst. It's hand wash, lay flat to dry, made in Turkey. It said crochet, and knitting crochet you need a 4.25 hook and a 5.2 hook. So a E and a G hook, I think. So, and it is 50% wool, 25% alpaca, and 25% mixed fiber. This yarn is very soft, and I can see. So, and I got 7 skein, and this one I have to try it. I don't know why it's messed up, but I think I can get it. It comes in these bags, and you can see the prices here. It's $3.49, and I had a 20% coupon. So I got that and one of this. And this is Knit Picks palette and is mulberry. It's a fingering weight, 231 yards. Is 100% Peruvian Highland wool, and this is what it looks like. I like it. Beautiful. So all of these were $3.49. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags. And you know why they're not in the bag? I filmed this, record this video before, and certain parts I didn't like, so I do it over. So they are all out of the bag. So I got this, and this one, and this in one bag. $5.49. Sorry, $3.49. So this yarn here, it's 100% wool, and it's a fingering weight yarn. I never saw it. It's new to me. This is what it looks like. This is the color. It's like red and purple and green and blue. It's beautiful. Don't know what I'm going to make with it yet because it's 100% wool. And I don't know the stretch. I don't have any stretch, so I can't make socks. And these knit picks, it's a number 1. So this is it. So I got, these are the 2. They're the same, from the same knit brick. So 2 of that. Then I think this is a knit pick palette, and this is iScent. So this is the same brand, because you could know by the feel of the yarn. And then I got this color here. This is eggplant. And this is another palette, and this is Wonderland Heather. This is, and then I think this also is a knit pick. It didn't come with a ball band, but I could feel it with same thing, like 100% wool. Is this one 100% wool? And they're all fingering. Yes, they're Parisian wool. So here I have another, and this one is my Manchester, and 109 yards, made in Peru, navy. This one is 45% fine Highland wool and 35 super fine alpaca. It have 20% of acrylic in it, so it does. This one does have a, and I have one of this. This one is a knit pick tansy header super wash. So this. Then in one bag I got this and this, and this one, it's a tweed, and is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby. So 97% acrylic and 3% visco. And I don't know what brand is this, but it feels like a Hobby Lobby, and it's a gray, like a slate gray. And this is Deborah Norval Everyday Soft Worsted Anti-Pilling, and it's all acrylic. Yeah, 100% acrylic, but it's anti. It have 203 yards. So, and it's a beautiful green. So that's my yarn that I got from the thrift shop today, and I think that's a great buy, guys. What do you think? Leave it in the comments. What do you think about my yarn haul today? And did you buy any book that you saw that you did not have from the book tag and what book. And if you have any dishcloth pattern that you like to do, just leave it, you know, drop a link, drop it in the description, in the comment section, you know, let me know, you know. So that's all of it today, guys. And the next thing I have to announce is the winner for my giveaway of what I am making. I asked what I was making, and the person that got it right was Blue Cherub, Kim from the Blue Cherub. So Kim, get in contact with me, and you won a pattern from Etsy. So you can choose a pattern from Etsy, send it to me what you will like. I will buy it and send it over to you. So guys, thank you for spending some time with me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. And thank you for liking and having a conversation in the comment section. So guys, I thank you and have a blessed weekend. And I will talk to you later. Until next time, remember to be kind. Bye bye.